Me did Yanyanta Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, I hire you. I'm saying, Kali, now person chest I want do. Now person chest I want do now.
Oh, that. I couldn't even wear you. Remember that Bronco saying Saturday. Coast of Upan,
This is the coldest TV studio ever.
I'm such Swiss.
No, yes, I think it's not what DNA. But your moon do make this is the Kalybos, and Pesa or Bedino, and Pesa or Bedino. Kalyakwaba. Now, movie industry, no, a question. And everybody movie home community.
Tana, 4 prizes cost Rosetta Buffalo, no, son, and 2 1 year for only a bit trouble could be.
Okay.
As I tell, but not the more as I before. But I think, it's all been good. It's all been good because now we are getting new faces, and through these new faces, and also, new directors are almost bim. Make new directors and say old ones and the old ones are still there trying to put things together. But with the new ones are making, they've seen new ventures through streaming. You know, and when you have contacts from them, agencies on multimedia on movies, film. So far, no, 2-3 BHR through these new ventures. To me, not tremendous. So now, no. Omo adani na Kali nya movie in show man na nya bisi an omu nya sha half one so etimi nya hwe bi ntino. I think it's all been good. It's just the involvement of the industry and the technology space as a whole. When some stagnant be but now na pick here I'm
shocked say obia new faces but you are saying it with excitement. Else will be cutting new faces but but you are saying it with excitement. I say, new faces.
Yes, because I think if you embrace new challenges, I know now a bit when you are just a bit more to pon because now you're not the dano and yen nena CCR or Baba bones or more ye. If you are Becky home, if you are the way of acting and now you're in the first. And that technology in the assassin. You know, it's a sounds why there are new faces never. So you just have to be abreast with them. Now, who's here for almost who's here for you. That's how you move. That's a new face be banner be boo na obe fan new face in here. And then there's a obekate.
Because that's also
definitely.
You are one of the pioneers of skit making in Ghana. And nim crop when the boys kasa. Only fast media, Kofia someone as for. Today, how do you feel knowing skit is more or less like the backbone of the movie industry now?
I feel proud because that's and better idea, but then idea be new to get people to buy into the idea, no, not and say they knew because it was mainly movie. You know, you get to see these skits in any way. True, I could to see the movie. Yeah. King Kong.
I think King Kong.
Why would I go movie? I share because I'm so all these were based on Wakoto CD. From my side, okay, easier no, 3 hours movie. In trying to short 3 minutes, 5 minutes, very short skits, something funny, put on starting in Facebook. That time then only the main social media platform are now back. The one in it with the PK, the call YouTuber now it started catching up now for smartphones are baba. So I would say they may say now I didn't need to finish with film school and go to Kumawood or go to the film industry to act and say be home na me kuku. So it gave me the sense of say I started something small. It me be catching up and there's been other platforms ultimately it goes to the the masses. You know, idea managing home baby say it's paved a way for a lot of people to. And I get in day out people I write in some of the skits for. I don't see them manage. Okay. Now I'm just putting out. I'm paying out my quota. A bit through the my show mummy.
Oh, I see.
How do I do it? Koni say so. Fatuni say, if I say, and then what kind of shots? These are things I find joy doing.
Nothing as you see a cabe kesiye na more than no. I've been with Jato.
I drink beef for me. I mean, say, Papa, when you do that, but I understand. I'm one person who believe in growth. I don't just say, me shall say ye be a me Jato. Yeah, me shall say na me too humpo. That's what I mean. So now, I'm evolving more into different ventures. It's making me explore to a bigger audience. But then I think with the skits bit, it was a deliberate attempt to keep a halt on it for now. Okay. Putting the ideas I have through people, through others who want to mentor my kind of ways to do it. It's my small quota I'm paying out there. Okay. And then to rebrand it and put it in a different way. Your chassis, late December, and check I think that's idea. Me personally, I'm keeping to that.
So speculations that only could fear someone your problem, Tina Mujaya, no.
Oh, yeah. After the whole we still kept on with the skits, which was Kalybos, Adventures of Kalybos, the same umbrella of Boys Kasasa. So said that decision came to put in other ventures. It wasn't. I mean, most of it, the new ones, no cry the team they have. Okay. But then it's something else.
Say, Obi, a more contract say on person will yes skits man or on the channel. Will you do it?
Well, okay, contract yes with this.
Yes, because of that now you see yourself like you've evolved from there. No, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, discover
definitely. If it's in line with the me vision to do right now, I mean it will go well with that. Reason why I'm making this is that I had one of the renowned TV show hosts in USA about that one. We had an interview, Conan O'Brien. Oh, okay. Exactly. So per him he gave me certain ideas, which that's what I pasted on to go on that different tangent, which the right time will come out, people get to know. So I feel it's an involvement platform for me to embark on that, not to keep doing the same old thing. Yeah, Ghana for nipa home from Canada. So say what the best shell kwa mafia fno na bani de ba be kase wunua ya fno na foforo mani you just halt on certain tangents and then you wait for him nothing become then rebrand and go ahead with it. So that's the phase of what we've got into. But then there's no kind of question. What will be the contract in the year? As I said, if it's in line with the whole new thing I'm trying to bring out, they don't become
I see. Still in the movie industry, Munipa and Munuya Yadabo. And Chain or Kasimbi. Ese enedie utina fakon ehwe movie one more than 1 hour na say we lazy anka nyina ehwe nkitinkiti se na o start ye bia sasem no wote ye no uhuni sen
ya Dabo na kan
oh
great na me share TV na wo form it me not no it na ho ya Dabo ha
one just
so na konya no so ni on is go trap
not
well first of all no na drink trot but then it's an unfortunate statement to come out from one of the industry players on Maya Dabo because I don't think movie watching is a waste of time. First of all, it deals more with your mental health. Kenya san ko bi nhwe movie man industry man awre who be team ba for munye. First of all, within that same pace, unim pressure obi afemu a when your time they are better now watch movie atina dream so me. So it's one of the healing tools uyi movie sin Kenya I think say enyom na eba because movie has to do with audio and visual. And normally I say wuti, but movie, the eye itself has a lot of things that works with the nerves. You know, it's one of the tools I end the one grow. So to say that obi be share movie more than 1 hour, no a lazy dear. Unim de nipa na the whole day, and so oba better na watch movie. So unima untime kan say. Unless you have to tell us say, o de anu so be share senya on na share better na fi. So when you India, no blame it's as simple as that. So, a different perspective of how he thought or feel about this answer or cancer. But then,
do you see the statement enough to hurt the industry one way or the other?
Oh no. I mean, if you're key on the word and you're key on the work itself, and you hear certain statements. Most of the time, I say because it shouldn't be something that we didn't take a hair off my skin because I know it's a loose comment which came out wrong.
Okay.
I believe it should be a loose comment coming from an industry person. Let a third person or any critic be they are not in the movie industry to know the kind of power to they comment, but then to say that. So I think there be a loose statement being an MPA year when you're defending.
Unyanka omedan na no mepache unyaya.
So no atena who no say one can year because a chop and say we no ho a won one can year oba be so I think that you should take a candid listening to what he said and then so things who are in the year, and then he should find a nice platform to try and advise the public or
say something
different about it.
Are you a member of Actors Guild?
I'm a member of SAG, which is the Screen Actors Guild, which is a sub. That's the thing. Me joining Musa and I never got any notion of say Yati and Juana Bibisa. All I knew is it's a mother, guild, and it's part of the constitution. You have every right to have a mother guild and a sub guild coming from it, even with. SLC for a school for your nooks, but you have your gaps in here. So it all has the same mission statements under one, And then what I made was made aware for me during the whole, getting into the site and all that. You need to be how do you call it? Actors Guild member before you can. But the Actors Guild is more of the whole entire, and you have a lot of people who are not even actors, but then you have the crew guys and everything all under that. So maybe the screen actors are just with the screen, and then we have the play actors, we have, as I said, the crew guys, and so it's a mother company, a mother, brother, guild that has several branches. So
How active is the SAG?
very active. It's
obvious.
Notification of phones will be and then but it's very active. We've held several meetings, which I think the last one was the latter part of last year. Yes, we've had several meetings, and I was quite busy to meet, but then I follow up with the minutes they give.
How many days?
Musicians, meeting, association meeting.
Yeah, because it looks like the time frame of time in it doesn't come as a prior notice enough for people. So I'm better to money, but then then a banner's album said definitely a family. And
the Actors Guild they don't himself or say because some of us we still don't know whether Actors Guild is still there and not say go and baby.
And then man say mother company. Indeed, say war because the president is still active.
Okay, who's the president? Sammy, now tell us who one president. But I say, we a producer.
Some fishing or something.
Some fishing.
But I hear say almost time as one. There was some more elections. And I think say na Brandon can buy some so. Ibisa. Why so many elections?
But Van Vick has a Screen Actors Guild.
No, Screen Actors Guild, yeah, Ken Flatty.
Oh, okay.
What's that what you mean? Mother side.
I get that. So let's come back to year of return, December and GH. You say musicians know as a benefit do not come more movie and acting no. Also, sign a musmuno, Munya Fasonibi.
I see a dear bantemba. That's what I see it to be because we had lots of the renowned actors in Hollywood coming in before the December in GH whole activity. And we must say it was a lined up grounds event which has to do with musical, festivals and all that. So. And no, you wouldn't have the forum to get these actors, pushing it through because we are in a bigger industry. So we're on a team as musicians. Okay, most move pushing there. The musicians and also other ones, move free. Other countries buy. How did you also, merge with them to collaborate? And then America, unfortunately, buy and a new year because I think they went through the Ministry of Tourism. Which I think it would have been witty wise to get some of the concern of at least. Yeah. Because I saw several, tours are normal called to these, historic places. I couldn't find any of our renowned actors in it.
With them.
This was something that could have given a nice gel or pill to, reckon on certain movie deals that we can also, speak out to and others. But then,
agree.
You don't find any of. I mean, I see this and I get peeved a bit because what would take you from at least contacting one or two people, and these are opportunities actors and we need to have. I don't think that what on Safra ABA and be some bra or ye be because it's an opportunity to them. They'll come join in to get to have some dialogues going on with them. As we are sidelined a bit, but it's.
But I said, Mom, when you had the house opportunity, be able to be a media.
No, say one friend grabuni now. I see that share airport was when you who is afraid. Yeah, so
I see. And the statement from the announcement from Idris Elba said he's looking forward to build a film studio to bring investors here as a key player in the movie industry. Such news, what does it tell you?
Wow. So, fortunately for me, I got to hear of this news from time on which Beast of No Nation.
Beast of Nation.
Was it Kofodius?
Yeah, Kofodius.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was when the conversation started. to me, every day he say he's come back to emphasize on the same conversations. It's something now because getting a studio built here, opinions kaketwa. You know, if he started with such a conversation, who knows? Just with potential investors, you can bring them down to come and do this, and it's going to open a very big way for us in terms of our movie industry and the movie setup as a whole. Yeah. All because their infrastructures and certain one or two strengths they can easily pull together, get them looking at Nigeria. But now when you're going to have this studio thing built here, trust me, Empire Boy and they say for politics and better I'm saying this because I know exactly where I'm heading towards.
Yeah.
When this era now at the Papa year, you know, it takes a certain people to come and say, okay, let's just, you know, this is from politics with this thing. Whatever support we need to give them to do it.
Well, so we are still talking to our special guest today here on CTV Class Showbiz, Kalybos. Now, and Komono, I'm there. I think for the first time I've seen a serious Kalybos answering serious questions. I've seen a serious Kalybos answering serious questions. Yeah, I know. I'm loving the conversation. Like, I'm loving how the conversation is going. It's beautiful. But I think the agenda here, more new movie be about thing.
Patrani.
Till death do us part. I know yeah, will be wedding a friend is saying. Bausana. Will be wedding Bausana.
Will be wedding Bausana. Do it so death do us what the Patrano can. But when you're deaf as in where deaf as in the Scully.
Oh, okay, till death. Till death. We're deaf. Till death do us part.
To whom the deaf no cry, my man bold anchor.
Yeah.
It talks about a movie that had to do with our brothers and sisters who are involved with hearing.
Oh, okay.
So a new movie now coming names and kind of deaf and dumb. So the dumb they found new meaning to it. So
okay.
They prefer to just say deaf. Exactly. So this whole movie started with Kobirana, who is the producer director of the movie, or started it him or script watching. And Kobi so the movie and style of his writing and all that. And I must give it to him for continuous 8 years. He's had to have it on his slate that every 14th February or the movie back.
Yeah.
This movie has to talk about love and governance and this and I think way back 5 years or was sending me script, was sending me various scripts on, and I wanted something challenging, something a bit different from
what you've been doing.
And I have this, I don't blame him though, I have this stereotype with other directors, I almost they script it, but it's more like, oh, Kalybos, we know you for comedy. I understand, it's my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So it all started with the whole involvement of myself being I'm a person me pushing to different acting genres just to put out my acting career out there. And a very big thank you to Miracle Films. I don't know started with that more challenging roles with me, and not the way back in Nafti, and I started what that time in the script. That's Miracle. Oh baby, that was Sammy. Oh baby, I don't know brave script, but I was say, "Can you wait a bad hold on? One was me another one. One was me. First one, no, she no." So he finally came to say, "Me pese be a comedy. Pese me no a different movie." And that was my first movie I did with him, founded by Xylophone Arts Fund, which was Kubolo. Co-starred with Mina Ruby. And this movie had a movie. I didn't do anything comedy in it. I studied the script, understood my role, my cast, my character, and did as such. And this movie premiered in Kumasi, Watch and Dine cinemas, and people, the audience who came to watch the movie came out. Some were shedding tears.
Yeah, no, that movie was dope. I remember.
They came to congratulate. So all I'm saying was, it was a challenging role for me, and I loved how I played in it. And I realized, okay, so I can go outside the comedy realm to do the whole acting thing, because acting, it has a whole lot of genres that. If you're an actor, you're supposed to come out as one. So, Kobe Deya Mesa Babasis, we brought more, which had more of the comedy side, but then I wanted something different. So this one came in till Death Do Us Part, and what they buy now, I say, Unya, we are moving. I'm saying, and I'm moving, Obram script to somebody. No worry, script to the war, but then every dialogue in it, and dialogue is a woman also per me side, but all of it I'm going to act out as a deaf person with signs. I'm still Joe.
Wow.
This is so dear. Kademia Bakupo. Ya no mon crying for you. Sasa and your mama. You have one in Obiana. It was very challenging. Very, very, very challenging because, first of all, you have to say everything in the dialogue with sign language. So, he had already spoken to the deaf, school, sorry. So they came down, we started with some tuition B, starting with the basics, and they were on set as well. So every dialogue I so it was twice the work of normal. Yeah. No me need you say me have a do baby. Yes. And it took you like how long? Well, with the whole tuition bits and all, not schedule kakra it took like 2 months. With the other 2 weeks. With the other actors, it be 1 month in the area. But then on set and also so they were still there. So it was true and true with the whole.
Some way no more normal correct him say
yes, you have to rehearse before that. As you say, oh baby, na married dialogues in area for ya rehearse ya. Say me call ya for ya colors better no. You was am real feed ya me. Sign name ba. Me say me ko ni so say me ko ni say na for ade so abeg dialogue no ti wa me say unya abeg asa. Who abeg asa? Go asa say better. Oh, me come on, Mabre. Musa kwane ye wa chire wa ba. Camera ni jire say me hwa. Me say unya yen cat ni nya bi. You know, it was challenging, so and it wasn't.
Did you feature some of the real guys?
Yes. That was the whole beauty of it. We had some of the students who are into acting from the school came down. Oh wow! We had their teachers there, so there was a class scene. So it was with them through the movie, and they were very happy because it looks like they've been sidelined through everything. I mean, voice in India into the and nobody in change.
Oh, mine is a moment beating. I'm beating him.
Exactly. You'll be surprised. A bisa woman. Wow. You know, on my party there. Untimenko because because they need vibration to feel like that. Yes, maybe so I mean with them coming on set, it was a nice experience. Most of them want to enter into movie acting, but boys in how do you get it? So it's so
in the movie, it be more kasa and it be more science.
Exactly. I mean, you have to serve both sides. My family is the end here. With these things, most of them are hereditary. Yeah. What you say, my side, and also my mom, which was played by Rosalind Geza.
Oh, okay. Yesterday was her birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy belated birthday to Rosalind. Yeah.
And my sister, myself. So yenina yewomusa. So the challenge of how they go through life, how they their love life also, move along with their daily life. Like it's a whole challenge. We are basically telling the story of a deaf person through a life story.
Okay.
So this was the challenging role.
Which of the signs do you still remember? I'll bet you even now that the movie is over, or like acting is over. Signs the movie in a bad part of your bet you on any day.
Oh boy. I don't remember.
Oh boy. You are telling lies.
Oh boy.
Okay, never. I want to believe my producers have a trailer. Guys, if you have a trailer, let's look at it briefly. Now, Sammy Rasta baby Sebi, Adams baby Sebi. So a Kobe Rana film there, Till Death Do Us Part. And I know, sir, movie way the stories baby bonting because yena yenim say a bimo life different from yenya ye live normally. Yeti bibia come it make us fine. And ye koshewe we are not how to deal with them because I know sir in society sometimes they are ostracized, sometimes your mom feel say they are not part of us. And Kobrana going to this extent to do this movie, you know. I'm so happy. It is an area, I mean, him say, oh, you're Zimpo as a director, you not even try it. Because just as Kalybos said, no, I saw a question at the end. It is even a put off for someone say, I feel I'm a question. Like Eddie, you might not go, but how much you question in a movie where it looks good. And then, question, Sammy Rasta question now, say, everything sorry, so.
Oh, I mean, all I'll say is that it's creativity.
Okay.
I mean, at times we need to challenge ourselves from the usual things we are known of doing. So, I mean, it's a right step in that direction. And as I can see from his narration, Sisiano, I say the brand no, identified with a certain kind of, areas in acting, so that people, and I say producers or those who cast will cast him in those like he will not be boxed into one side, which is the comedy. So I mean it's good, and clearly you can see that he's ready for whatever task you bring before him. So I think that it's a good move for him because I guess it can be one way. Yes, that's why I'm moving the comedy in my own count. So it's a good one for him. Me who fly boys, and so would the baby bad skates, so what is happening with you?
Okay, so Fly Boys became a movement of myself, Prince David Osei, Bismarck the Joke, General Tati. I mean, we embarked on some missions. Who said it's we can obtain certain greater height. We started with the skits, but then that was the near the proper. We are actually on set filming a series for it.
Fly Boys, no?
Yes, Fly Boys, with Farmhouse Production. So that was the bigger picture. I don't know. We are very soon going to outdoor it. Then we'll be doing other projects and some movies as well. I felt that it was time for actors, not just with producers and directors, but their own time, because I think the first one I ever saw two directors coming together to work, which I was part, was Away Bass, Peter Sedofia and Kofi Asamoah, and that gel got me the notion. So okay, so if directors can also do that, then actors can also come together and obtain greater heights, not just with acting, but then walking out to a company. I mean, you're going to use one stone to kill 4 birds, so that's even good for them, and it's helped us big time because now when we go to approach companies on deals and stuff, because you are more plan on but won't go to separately, so it's one other side movement. We have embarked on.
I see. Finally, an iconic actor, Idris Elba, recently came down and in a conversation with the president was said about the studio. and not only the studio, but how together with his team, which me I share Abo and the movie industry. I mean, as an actor in the industry, how do you feel? And I mean, owing to the fact that already about 3 promises are Yakoye audio, somewhere 2021 in the budget they stated that there has been a $20 million for a studio and frame will be IMF, and other ones be about the crapo for Swabim, then other things. Do you think that? Do you get excited when you hear some of these things?
Yes, I get excited when it's coming from a third party and not the people. I mean, as you rightfully stated, the government and the people in it and the gatekeepers of the film industry and the National Film Authority, whatever it is. I mean, because the moment I heard that there was going to be a film village for Ghanaian producers, actors, directors to go there and can film whatever they want. I mean, as an actor, because these are some things that here, because I know the struggle people go through to get even just a single room to film. So if you're getting something like this, when we first had it, championing against it. But then again, reason why I stated emphatically that with Idris Abadi, I will really wish we detach politics from it, because politics nyabe batahwa ebe dani audio ye. You understand? So I wish whatever investors or whoever he started, I mean, it's just wise. Wabani do beba be hu asase ya your permission to go ahead. So with that being said, and I believe if the president Papana Mano, the permission to go ahead, he should just do it as he feels or wants to do it. So I be yes where we also okay. You bet me about I even feel by doing this it will cushion or propel the creative arts venture to also say, oh, I can't then we can have 2 studios in Ghana, which is not bad. Bako as a film village, Bako as the international appeal now. Who knows, even international for anybody, they could also go into the film. So I just want all politics around, circulating around it to just detach from it.
Now, beautiful. Now, talking about fly boys and politics, I know at the point people tag you guys some NPP things.
Yeah.
How do you guys do with that?
Oh, it's a Ghanaian thing. I mean, there's always 2 things involved. It's either you belong to A or B. And I've always said it's not a big deal if I belong to A and you belong to B. I don't have a problem with you belonging to B. Why should you have a problem with me belonging to A? And that being said, as I said, it was a movement because the reason why we came together happened to be on the same plateau of the same ideology we all shared.
Okay.
I've always shared mine on places I go and talk about. It was basically based on the policy I loved so much because I realized that policy helped me save money in my pocket. As I mean, your fees are maybe you wouldn't understand because I told the baby drew September maybe and maybe because me now maybe and a month for me to your mom.
It's your media by January.
Wow,
and then September cry.
Who caused if you was afford now they are true. So I realized this was something detach everything from it. So why won't I push for this idea to stay and then help Ghana in a whole? So this was the idea I pushed into it, and then I realized they all share the same sentiments, and then we pushed on it, regardless of whatever it will happen afterwards. Because the idea I was fighting for myself and fighting for Ghana. They could imagine Manusi Bonese. I was being selfish about, but I understand it's in the industry. So that being said, after we can ask him. After then no campaign.
After election, no campaign.
Exactly. So Timmy push. Just like a company, getting on our attention to help push a campaign, a brand campaign. We are all good. So that was the whole idea. I realized after that we were still together. I realized we can also push on certain things. So we've done other projects. I'll lie to you.
But that tag now disturb my business, kaka. Such NPP tag. Can it disturb your business sometimes?
Never. I can't say for everybody, but then never with mine, because I made you know clear what my intentions are. Right. I don't know. Honest intentions, I say my intentions and a number. No, I wouldn't be part of that, because I have a different way of approaching things and how to work with things. But then I understand the sentiments of people say we realize you'll be measured. No, it's never such. I mean, it's either you belong to A or belong to the other. Long run, we're all going.
Okay, Sammy, you're now you focus. Now, come your mouth ticket for Bremen now.
Hey, that would be Osha.
Come it now. Oh, the Kalybos about money ticket. Okay, young boy.
Quick one on Dabo issue. I think so. About Pacho. Stated.
Pacho
Oh, it's on One Ghana TV. No. This was proper studio interview.
Oh, but the last time I also saw a story on that was on I think my journal line. He will come and explain.
I've seen it.
What he
I've
said.
even done a reaction to it.
Also, Apache.
Yes, also Nuni.
So cancer.
Yes, he has actually accepted. Say, we're good. One Ghana TV for the years.
That Monshara Minty said, I Kalybos
Wapacho, and then on one thing many Kalybos brand is the transition now, and I say idea now I say on man who the other side of the acting career. It was a good thing, because now I'm casting because people really wanted to work with him, but any comedy you can't go to him. Meanwhile, so talent
he could do other things.
Yes, and the Kobolo movie, I may editing everything.
Oh, I see.
And see
editor one.
Oh, I saw something different, because even with the emotions Krano put into as editor, I would say a bench or editing. If you can feel it as a filmmaker, then the audience, say, it's no one that say you share a movie in a premiere. We could see fans are no more tears on how I will see acting, and it's a good thing. I think most of the artists should also learn from that. And you say you bob so, because as I am or casting no most of the actors also are very good. They are versatile, but one you be our directors me and said I Juma Mama one role, and you been a year Dr. Like here. Or no idea who the other side of him and also everyone. And with the film studio also, I think one of the things that Idris Ekayen is policy. These people need policies that will encourage them, because as they are coming in, the gadgets and all those things that they are bringing in, they cannot pick the taxes. So when the government initiates certain policies, easy for them. That is what we need, and it's very, very important. Yes, those policies. He kept even saying it. Our next president was said the rest of the year, the policies now.
It doesn't encourage.
Are be put in place because the lighting, way all those things are back, and you check the taxes on it. If there is no policy from the government, free tax for all those things and they can't really move in fast as the policy. One of the things in here. And then finally, Kobirana is somebody that as an industry should appreciate him a lot.
I agree.
He's a brother, but me who say dear, over this years it's something that we've been talking about. It say the industry Emma Ninko how we be for premiering so they are picture the industry. No? And one person Kobe Rana doing this for 8 years. Every 14th and it's across Ghana and yet one region and all yen supporting. Please Ghanaians, we are always talking about your friends and your movies are any corner the few ones are no, let's support them. Yvonne Nelson is doing it. Kobe Rana is doing it. I can boldly say now they are the few producers are omoye cinema movies are cinema. Let's support this project. 14th years you support it. The tickets are over about 80 or 100 cities over to their support brother no. It will help encourage him so also be producing more. And look at the challenge our far. We've not seen this in any movie in Africa here. The first. This is the first in Ghana and probably in Africa. It's something that is new and then say I'm supporting you won't get that encouragement to continue. Yes, Ghana phone in already they are decided. We take it in there or hot there, but at least young coach here be fan support a brother, no losing to me in that energy to produce more. Yeah, and it's Yvonne Nelson so ye being so yen support no more.
Kali, so I have found premiers never cause.
Brasa me premiers no sena ega. Brasa me rasta too. Or yen said Antim bia so benya ne chefa na obi etimi ahwe bi on that same day simultaneously course no obi ahwe. So these are the regions so Accra say e be show no Airport View Hotel, Tema Vienna City Hotel, Weja Hayas we have Crown Liberty Hotel, Kumasi SG Mall. SG Mall and Takrade TTU Auditorium, that's Takrade Technical University Auditorium. Tamale so Bernard Grills. Sunyane used bet hotel almost some nice cinema bi wo ho Koforidia KTU Aba Pentel hall and afi Cropon so flip bar nini na no it will be showing 3 times, that's 6 p.m. 8 p.m. and then 10 p.m.
on 14th now.
On the 14th no a Valentine's Day movie actually say or yema adofo ni nina nti we no busuamo hwe just open up akoshe. It's family a family movie. Kobi de no ehne kakra, but then I can assure you this is a movie you wouldn't have much of but then you appreciate the art.
Forget about it.
We have this movie. It has a hotline number I will screen as well. You can call and tickets will be delivered to you. But then don't pay all this traffic tax on here, at the gates, at the venue, you can have your tickets or no door no bar, no beer. It's a family movie, so everybody can come and enjoy. And red carpet in the original painting, mobile. For me, no dear.
All right, thank you so much, Kalybos. Beautiful conversation this evening with Maji.
And also to put it out to Ghanaians, the notion of Ghana movie, free because the moment we every effort to try and support it,
that's
also
true.
What you say, with the patch or Rasta Kent. Last bit and so more than say with this 14th movie, it's one of the special kinds. I mean, make us say so far with the challenging movies are my yenina. I pick every movie to be a challenging one, but this one particular day, a trimmy and maybe a trimmy year, no, so me who say a song fast one a more. So people should find it and get time. It's just some few hours movie be now.
It's more than 1 hour.
More than one.
Too many lazy.
What I want to the only lazy. Let's go this movie and have fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and thank you, Adam Mesa Chatterman. Thank you, Sammy Rasta.